Welcome back to Keezy Styles. In this video, I'm just showing you how to retwist dreads. As you can tell, I just showed you the oil that I actually use. The twist method that I like to do, I twist to the right. You're watching me palm twist, and I normally only like to use one clip. It makes it easier for me. As you can tell, I clipped the first one. I like to spray oil on each section before I twist. My famous style is 2-strand twist. So as you can see right now, I'll twist one, then I'll clip it, and then I'll start the other one, and then I kind of style them as I go. You hold them with a rubber band. You don't always have to hold them with a rubber band if you don't want to, but I choose to just so that the style lasts long. My client, as you can tell, he has a little bit of buildup. I don't like to use product. I don't use gel. I use essential oils, aloe vera, and water. I put that in a mist bottle. You now just saw me take a towel to get rid of some of that buildup. You just want to go ahead, if you need to, just section that hair out. Push them little hairs up if you need to. Just make sure that if you have any buildup, you get rid of the buildup as you move along. I'm pretty quick with twisting. As you can see, I get the job done pretty quickly. I twist, wipe off the product, and then I style. My client is famous for 2-strand twists. They work out better. He normally can keep it in for a good month. I always encourage my clients to try to keep their styling as long as possible, and then you can release a week prior to your appointment so that you can get the full effect of the style. Always make sure if you see buildup, you get rid of that buildup. If you twist the buildup in and then you put them under the dryer, then that kind of cakes in with the rest. So make sure that as you're twisting, you just go ahead and you get rid of some of that buildup if you are experiencing some. Again, you want to just keep using oil. I like to use oil and a mist bottle. Like I mentioned before, my dread mist consists of oil, aloe vera, and equal parts of water. If you're a person that likes to work with several clips, go ahead and work with several clips. I've done both before. I feel using one clip works best for me. I style as I go. Therefore, I don't have to put you under that dryer with the metal clips and risk the metal clips burning your scalp. You just basically want to make sure that you keeping consistent twists as you're twisting to avoid gaps in the twist. You want to make sure each dread twist has the same amount of tension throughout the whole dread. You don't want it to start out tight as you release your dread style, and then the rest of it becomes loose. You want to maintain that same amount of tension throughout the whole lock. Make sure that you're, separating the hair if you need to. If you need to use a hair clip or if you need to use another hair scrunchie, you do that. But make sure that you're not twisting in little hairs where they don't need to be twisted. Always start, depending on how much regrowth you have, I always start at the top and I kind of work that hair in the dread instead of just palm twisting the whole dread. You'll kind of find your own rhythm as you start the twist locks. But go with your method. Go what feels best to you. But make sure that you're not twisting that product, the product buildup. Make sure you're not twisting that in with the client's hair. You need to grab an extra towel and just make sure you're getting that out as you go. As you can tell, we're starting to get some nice 2-strand twists. You want to just make sure that you're, twisting in the same direction. You don't want to go ahead and twist in the opposite direction, because then, well, at first it just won't tighten up for you. But then you want to make sure that the locks are pretty uniform. You don't want to make sure that one goes one way and one goes the other way. They need to go the same way. At this point, you probably got the hang of it. So I'm going to go ahead and just speed that video up just a little bit, just so that we can get a better understanding how the style is supposed to look at the end. At this point, keep on watching. All right, in this next clip, I'm just going to slow it down, and then I'm going to pick it back up in the other clip, just to show you a slower look of how I do the dreads, and then I'll speed it up a little bit. Keep on watching. Right, as you saw, I slowed the clip down, then I sped it back up. We're just gonna go ahead and just finish off the rest of this video. All we're doing is just reparting. We're gonna make sure that we get rid of that buildup. We don't ever want to twist dreads and leave that buildup inside the hair. It will show every time. It will not be a good thing. Like I mentioned before, you want to go ahead and just use that dread mist. You want to use your oil, and you want to twist to the right. You will see me in this clip. I will start twisting. Then you'll see me starting to palm twist. Palm twist just means that you take that lock and you kind of twist in your palm. And then I like to style them. And then I hold the dread with a rubber band. In order to make sure that the style stays, you want to make sure that you have something to secure it. Some people use a hair tie. Some people like to use rubber bands. I'm one that like to use rubber bands, and I like super stretch rubber bands. I had my share of rubber bands before, and sometimes I get good ones, sometimes I don't. I did just recently find the ones that I like, and they are super stretch. Even with me using my oil, they do not break. Just keep twisting to the right. Keep getting that excess buildup off. A lot of the buildup from dreads comes from, you know, it could be dirt buildup. It could be, you know, if you, depending on what kind of work you do, buildup does not always mean that, you know, you have that caked up, that it always have to be product. I don't like to use product on my clients. Like I said, I use natural remedies. So I use aloe vera, I'll use water, and I'll use an essential oil. So that normally works for me. So that's what I like to use. Just continue to watch the rest of this video. I hope everybody learned anything. One thing, like I mentioned, you want to just get rid of all that buildup. And yeah, you'll have nice clean dreads every time. If you need to use a comb or anything like that, you can use comb. Combs work good with removing buildup. I also recommend that my clients use clarifying shampoos in between their visits. If you don't have clarifying shampoo, you can use like a tea tree shampoo, something that helps soothe that scalp, that helps break up some of that buildup. If you need any advice on anything, you can always, you know, leave me a message below. You can find one of my Instagrams. You can find a Facebook. Yeah, just kind of find your way to figure out a way to get to me to ask your question. But for the most part, with locks, you just want to keep them as clean as possible. If there's, you know, any different styles that you're looking for, you know, just, I encourage my clients to go online to find different styles. You can send them to me. You can hold them for your next appointment. But one of my favorite styles happen to be 2-strand twists. It lasts the longest. You can do so much with them. I can even style you in 2-strand twists, and then I can do barrel twists to the back if that works for you. But I love locks. I love creating new styles out of locks. So yeah, you can just pretty much just watch me the rest of the video, just doing the same technique. I like the palm twist to the right. I love my oil, and I love to use the dread mist. I shampoo every client before they come in, and then they go under the dryer afterwards for about 15-20 minutes. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Keezy Styles. Have a great rest of the day. Have a great morning if you're watching this in the morning. There will be different styles that I'm actually going to start posting on YouTube. So if there's anything that you want to learn, or if you already know how to do certain things and you want to learn how to get them done, you know, a quicker way, drop that comment below. Say, Keezy, I need to know how to do this. I want to know how to get done with this a little quicker. Just let me know, and I got you. Until next time, have a great day, and I'll catch y'all next time.
you know, put too much on her. Had my mom around, she always did everything. I got to try to tell a lot of females, stop trying to go ahead and think just because, you know, the dad was